Hello friends, welcome back to my channel. I'm really excited to be with you guys today. We are sharing my screen and today I'm walking through the technical aspects of how to create a pop-up and embed it into Showit. And so if you use Flodesk for your email marketing system or you don't have an email marketing system, this video is for you. Now, if you've been around for a while, you've probably heard me talk about the importance of email marketing and why you should have a VIP email list. But several of you have been asking, how do we actually set up the tech for this? How do I grow my email list with a pop-up or things like that? So this is actually the first video of a little mini series I'm going to be doing on sharing my screen in Flodesk, showing you how to set things up so that you can get that email list growing organically and all the things. Now, in case you haven't checked it out, I do have a free guide that is the steps to grow your email list from 0 to 100 subscribers. So if you have not yet hit your first 100 subscribers, here in the description of this video, you can find that free guide. Go download it right now and it'll walk you through some steps to grow your email list. But today I wanted to share my screen in Flodesk and show you how to create a pop-up and then how to embed it into a Showit website. Now, if you use a different type of website host, that's fine. The concepts are still the same. The only difference is where you would embed that code, and with a quick Google search, you can find where to do that. So I'm here inside Flodesk. And I have selected the Forms tab, and we are creating a new form. Okay, so there are 3 types of forms inside Flodesk. There's a pop-up, an inline, and a full page. And I'm going to be doing other videos later for how to create the other ones, but today we're starting with a pop-up. And so they have lots of different templates that you can start with. That's one reason I really love Flodesk, because the templates are just beautiful. And so you can scroll through, find one you like. I'm just going to start with this one. And I'm going to hit customize. So the first thing that you need to do is either create a segment or connect a segment that you already have for your form. So I'm going to type pop-up, and I already have a segment for this 10% off pop-up. Now, you don't have to give a discount for your pop-up. Yours can just say, join my VIP email list, blah, blah, blah. But for the sake of this video, we're going to do a 10% off discount with our pop-up. So I'm going to go here and I'm going to select that segment, and then I'm going to hit save. So basically what this is saying is anybody who opts into this form through this pop-up are getting added to this segment. And this will be important in just a little bit. So we're going to hit save. And now we start creating our actual form, designing it, making it really cute. So the first thing I'll do is I'm going to add a photo. And this is cool because you can toggle between desktop preview and mobile preview. So here's what it would look like for mobile. Back to editing. And then I'm going to change this up a bit. So mine is going to say, just for you. We're going to change this font. We're going to make it light and much smaller. So I like to make it visually appealing. So this is going to be just for you. We're going to say get 10% off your next session. Now I'm going to change the font of some of these. So let's do, I want it to be italic and I want it to be smaller. Okay, and I'm going to do the same thing here. Italic, smaller. And I'm going to change that font because I don't like that italic. Okay. So ideally, I want 10% off to be on the same line. So I'm just going to highlight that and we're going to make it smaller. Oh, there we go. So then it fits. This I want to fit on the same line as well. Boom. And so I'm going to change this one down. And now I'm going to just add some color. So I've got my brand colors that I've already put into Flodesk. So I'm going to go and select. I actually don't want these black. I want them my dark gray. We're going to add in my dark gray. Perfect. And now I'm going to change the text here. This is going to say, sign up now and I'm going to say sign up today. It's a lot easier to type without talking. Okay, so sign up today and get your discount sent straight to your inbox. Then I'm going to customize what this looks like. So I want their first name also. So I'm actually going to reorder those. So I want first name, email address. I do want them both required. Email address is just required by default. And I'm going to change my button style. So again, using my colors, and then I want this to say, send me my discount. Okay, so we have, and I'm actually going to change the style of these buttons. I want them to be rounded, I think. Let's see. Yeah, I like that better. It's not so like blocky. My brand is not very blocky. So we have an easy, beautiful pop-up form right here. So over here, whenever you just so I clicked into something, whenever you just click out, it takes you to some like regular settings. So right here, you can let your subscribers opt into like multiple segments. If, for example, you do different types of sessions, like you shoot families and weddings, you could have multiple options. I don't need that image on mobile. I want my image shown on mobile. So when I go to the mobile preview, it's getting cut off a little bit. So if I wanted to, I could go in and edit that image just a little bit and then re-upload it. But for the sake of this, I'm just going to leave it. You can change your canvas color, your background color. I'm going to leave that all. And then you can adjust your message. So once they hit submit, you can decide what it's going to say. So you can go, thank you for subscribing. There are other like options. Keep an eye on your inbox. I think I'm going to use this one. You've successfully signed up. Check your email for details. You could do a custom message if you want and you type it there. I'm just going to go with the pre-made one. So then we're going to hit next. And should we enable double opt-in? You don't have to have double opt-in if you're in the United States. I know in other countries they do require double opt-in, so check to see what your laws are. Basically, double opt-in means that when they join your form, they get an email sent to their inbox where they have to hit confirm, like to for sure opt in. But if you're in the United States, it's not necessary. I'm going to keep it as no. When do you want to display this pop-up? Do you want it to come up immediately, after 10 seconds, 30 seconds, when the visitor scrolls? I'm just going to put immediately. And then should we show this to return visitors who have already subscribed? I'm going to say no, because I don't want them having this pop-up if they've already, opted in. And then when subscribers opt into this form, do you want to be notified or not? I like to get notified just so that I can see who is opting into my stuff. So I'm going to say notify me, and it'll send you an email notification every time somebody opts in. And then after the form is submitted, you can display that success message that we had already chosen, or you can redirect to a custom URL. For the sake of this video, we're just going to display the success message. If you want, you can create a custom thank you page on your website and redirect them to that URL. It's totally up to you. Okay, so I'm going to hit continue. Now, with Showit, I don't know why, but if I just hit copy and paste this into my Showit header, it doesn't show up. I can't tell you why. I've tried it and it just doesn't make sense. So you can click this advanced options button and type get raw HTML code. So we're going to click that. Don't worry about those checkbox. We're going to hit continue, and we're going to copy that code. Now I'm going to go into my Showit website, and I'm going to my For Families page. I already have a different pop-up on my homepage, so for the sake of this example, I'm going to put it on my For Families page. But if you would probably put this on your homepage. So you're going to go into your page, and you should see what you have here, my desktop view, my mobile view. If you come over here to your advanced settings tab. So your page info is usually what comes up. I'm going to click advanced settings. I'm going to find that custom head HTML. So if you use a different web host aside from Showit, you can find your custom head HTML, and you're going to put that in there. So I'm going to click that. And I already have my Facebook pixel there. So now I'm just going to paste this new code. It's very long. Don't worry about it. And then I'm going to hit save. So from there, I'm going to come over here and publish my site. It takes a little bit. And then I'm going to click it so we can see. I'm going to go to my For Families page, and there's our pop-up. It shows up right away. They can put their first name, their email address, send me my discount. It looks beautiful. It goes with the aesthetic of my website. Wonderful. So now that the pop-up works and is created, we are going to, and because we're going to go into, let's see, we're going to hit finish. And we need to create a workflow that sends them their 10% off code or some kind of welcome email that once they subscribe, they automatically get sent this email. So I'm going to go back to Flodesk, and I'm going to go to workflows, and I'm going to create a new workflow. Now, you can start with a pre-made workflow. For something like this, I don't suggest it because these have like several steps, and we just need one step for this. So I'm going to say start from scratch. I'm going to call this workflow, I'm going to call it test pop-up because I don't want to confuse my team. So I want them to know this is a test. You can call it whatever you want. Okay. And now the first thing that you do in your workflow is you add a trigger, basically something that starts this workflow so that your subscribers get the emails that they need. So we're going to select trigger, begin this workflow when, and we want when a subscriber is added to a segment. So we're going to find that segment that we had. So when a subscriber is added to this segment right here, what do we want to happen? I want an email to go out. So I'm okay with it going immediately. If you want a time delay, you can. I want mine to go immediately. So I'm going to click this email right here. So now it adds this email step, and I'm going to create a new email. So there are so many email templates that you can use that are just really beautiful. It's totally up to you. I'm going to start with just like a random, these are education. I'm going to start with a photography template. That was for something else. Okay, I'm going to start with this template and then I'm going to customize it. Okay, so you can, I'm just going to keep legacy layouts. There's a few things I'm going to delete just to get us started. I need to add my footer, which, let's see, add my footer. Okay, so now I have my logo, and you can basically, if you were to start this completely from scratch, you just add elements. And so, you know what, for the sake of showing you guys starting from scratch, let me just do that. Create a new email, and we're going to start from scratch. I'm going to call this pop-up welcome email. Okay, so I'm going to swap my logo. We're going to put an image in there. add image. I'm going to upload an image from my desktop. I don't know if I have my logo on my desktop. Let's see. See, this is what I should have done this beforehand. That's okay though. All of those are new logos. Rebecca Rice. That's fine. Okay, you guys get a sneak peek at one of my new logos. Okay, so I'm putting in my logo that's really large, so I'm gonna make it smaller. And then you can type some kind of welcome message. So I'm gonna say, hey friends, or actually I'm gonna say, hey, and then you can add in, let's see, I want to customize. I'll just say, hey friend. And once you type that, you can actually select it and go over to add personalization. So I'm going to click that and I'm going to click first name. So that this email is plugging in their first name into the hey, so-and-so. And if they don't put their first name, which ours they will because we required it, we're going to say friend. Okay, so this says, hey friend. Then I'm going to type, and I'll just make like a random message. So thanks so much for, actually, I'm going to change it. I'm going to say, woohoo, your, oh gosh. You're getting, oops, 10% off your next photo session. In case you don't know me, I'm okay. And then I'm going to basically just say, mention this email when you are going to, book your photo session and you'll get your 10% off. So I'll say, and obviously spend more time on your copy, but for the sake of this video, I'm going quick. I'll say, to redeem your 10% off, just mention this email when you book and I'll get you taken care of. And then you can put details about like what they can expect from you. You can link like favorite blog posts or sessions. You can say, tell them how to contact you, all the things. So I'm going to leave that up to you guys. I'm going to go ahead and add an email signature. So I like to do, a layout, and you're going to find the one that is just text. Because it has better fonts here. So I'm going to type Rebecca Rice. I'm going to highlight that and change it. And you can see, where are they? There's like scripty fonts. Here they are. So I'm just going to pick yeah, that's fine. I'm going to make it bigger. I'm going to delete this button because we don't need it. Delete this spacer because we don't need it. You can add in your Instagram if you want. So that's cute. And then you have your footer. So we created an email. I'm going to hit finish. And then basically what's going to happen is whenever somebody opts into that pop-up, they are going to get added to the segment, which sends them this email, and then they complete the workflow. So not super hard to set up. And the great part is you do it once and then you don't have to think about it again. And you're going to have clients reaching out to you saying, hey, I got my 10% off. I'd like to book that session. And then you can apply it however you'd like. If you'd rather go without a discount, then your welcome email can just be, hey, welcome to my VIP email list. Here are the perks of being a VIP, and just welcome them that way. So there's a lot of different ways that you can do this, but the goal here is to have that pop-up on your website so that you're collecting emails and growing that email list. If you are not sure why you should grow an email list, go listen to my podcast, go watch other videos. I have talked about this extensively, but I hope this video was helpful for you to create your first pop-up. So if you have any questions at all, feel free to comment them below. Let me know, and I would love to help you any way that I can. Don't forget to like this video, hit the subscribe button, and we'll see you back next week for another inside video of how to set up a different type of form in Flodesk. See you then.